Hello, it is October. Listening Nicholson. Check it out. Like Facebook page. And I'm going to bring you a review of Bane, issue 1, as part of the Villains Month. Batman 3D cover, that's cool. Alright, so it begins. Bane is in a prison. I assume wrangling up inmates to join him on this little whatever he's trying to do. So, saying that long ago, these hands took down the one man who had never before fallen. I took this man's city, and I took this man's hope. But he rose again, like a devil, and his city was stolen from me. He is gone again, taken by the hands of others, and now I want the city back. I have refined my venom. Its unique properties enhance my strength. A small dose flows through you as well. Feel it. Feel its gift, and complete the single task I ask of you before I leave this place. Try and kill me if you can. So, Caribbean Republic of Santa Prisca, Pinaora Prison. Bane throws a weight into a man's face. It was kind of like King Snake. That was not meant to rhyme. See that? Yeah. But yeah, so DC Comics unleashes Bane, Dark Destiny. So, he's fighting these guys in the yard, I guess. It says, only when I am dead do I intend to rest. I will any of you make that happen? You served me willingly. Moments of grace. A moment of sacrifice for something greater than yourselves. Proud to be kindling. Proud to join the many others who fed the fire. And as he is punching and beating and snapping necks and blood's everywhere, these inmates, he holds a man over his head, much like he did Batman, about to break his back. And we hear Papa, by some little girl comes up and he looks at him, and he looks at her, and the lady's father, he says Paquita. Bane says, you invited your daughter here in hopes I will spare you, Rivera. He says, por favor, Bane, grant my daughter's wish. I am all she has. She says, no, misunderstand, Senor Bane. I came to watch. And so Bane breaks him, snaps his neck, takes him back. And she says, I hated him. He beat me and my mother all the time. The other children run from this place. They know it is your home. They know you are the man who freed this country. We learn in the school, but they fear you too. Their fathers and brothers and uncles, workers for you. And so many of them do not run. But I have seen what fathers and brothers and uncles can do to children, Senor Bane. That is why you are my greatest hero. She grabs his hand, and he snatches it back, looks at it as she puts like a little bow, a little rose-like thing that was in her hair, and he goes in his hand, and he says, touch me again and you die. And she pushes her away, as he's walking away. I think this little girl has a purple, like light lavender shirt. I think almost to be like a reference to Dora, but maybe that's just me. So yeah, they're on the ship. They're loading up the ship, and it says last of the venom tanks, Bane. The captain says it'll be 4 days' journey to Gotham. Our people already there tell us that the owls expect nothing despite our past troubles, and the bats have all disappeared. Your timing is perfect. The war you've earned is finally at hand. Which Bane says, as he's holding a coin, says, you have 2 days to get us there. If not, and you and your crew will each be crushed by my hands and fed to the dog. And they shift off. And just hours later, and Bane, you see Bane, he is punching and punching, stuff, but we don't see it. It's someone, it's, blood, and we see a monologue from someone. It says, I serve Bane because he carries the soul of Santa Prisca. In his hands, some forget, but I remember. His father was a revolutionary who stood up for those who had always been beneath the government's boot. His father, always cunning, escaped, and Bane, still a child, took his place in Pinadora prison. Bane paid his father's due, the true test of a Santa Priscan. Over many years, Bane waited. He grew stronger, wiser, and cunning. Some will say that the venom that courses through his veins made the man stronger, but he was something else until venom. But the faithful know that it was the man who became great first. The faithful know that venom is just his blood, that is adapted to his physiology like a mirror to reflect his magnificence. As his legend grew, he saw a faraway land, another reflection, a city that housed dark madness that even those throughout America feared, an untamable city. And then, like all great men, he saw something he wanted and decided to take it. But that city had a protector, an otherworldly demon who used cunning and trickery to stop Bane from achieving a great victory time and again. The demon thought he was the city's knight, but he only delayed what has been long coming. So, and I see Bane says, the city's reach extends to the moon. As you see a little bit, let's take a look here. Bane's still punching and stuff. It's like a montage of him punching on each page. And it says, the monologue continues by the person saying, Bane built an army out of all who would follow, and it's now rising at his command. I serve Bane gladly because he is strong and I am not. That is our duty. Bane carries our island home in his hands. And you see Bane is looking down. He says, get the next one. And we see that, now that the person that has been punched all this time, through these pages, is the person having this monologue. He's been punched by Bane. And so we see, and it says, lastly, he says, and his hands deliver us to heaven. And we see, man, that guy there getting the next one ready. So I don't know if it's the crew members or captain or whatever, but yeah, so that's real dedication. That's very Dark Knight Rises. So that was cool. Very unexpected, nice twist there. So we go to Black Ape Penitentiary. It says this person says, give me a head count before I beat you with the crew pad, Donald. All security systems are online and holding Agatha. We've not seen any breakouts, but they could come at any time. It says, good news, good news is the generators are still at 100%. They have very high capacity due to the extra load under the okay, whatever. Basically, on the screen in this the warden's office, it says, "This world is ours," and on the other guy's iPad says, "This world is ours," and it's on my screen too. It says, "Attention all security personnel. This is Warden Zorobatos." Let me say up front that people that don't want to be here, any sob story. I don't want to hear any sob stories about your families. You have a job to do. It's here, keeping these animals from your families. So some of you have lived through this kind of thing before recently. Even it's why you get the big bucks. But until we know what's going on out there, our job is to keep over 2,000 of the most dangerous prisoners this side of Arkham contained in their cells. So, So she says, I'm gonna stay here and fire at anything that comes through this. She opens the door. See, the inmates are all out. Freaking, they've killed one guard. One guard is standing with them, hung another guard, and the White Rabbit and the Reaper, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, out there. White Rabbit says, "Hiya, Warden." Bane called ahead. All that. So nice little panel there. It's cool. Okay, and one of Bane's back on the ship. One of the Bane's militants says satellite phones gone dead, but last transmission said Blackgate's now under control. Your men infiltrated the guards easily, and the prison population is eager to cooperate. The police know nothing. They have their hands full with Arkham's situation. So, Bane actually is putting on his mask, fully like over his nose and face, and he says, "I know them well, militia, and the Arkhamites are as idiotic as they are insane. Recently, I was called among them, and their plans is to waste time and resources cutting Gotham like a pie, all to show off their different brands of madness to each other. The fools do not respect what they have won, and that is why I will take it. I win because I always respect the prey. Fly ahead with a dose of venom, send one of our Blackgate guards out into the city on a hunt. I want the one who thinks he is smarter than the rest, the one who thrives on fear, the Scarecrow. They all despise him. Take the Crow down, and the rest will understand this war cannot be avoided, as I give them something to truly fear." Then we prepare the men. Go. Bane, so they go on the helicopter, and Bane pulls out the little rose freaking thing that a little girl has and throws it into the river. You know, he took it, but yes. So he's on the ship, off the coast of Gotham City, and he's standing up, telling all his men, these gifts are yours. Arm yourselves. Tonight, Santa Priskin men will carry the power to set fire to this world. But as your leader, I will go with only my bare hands to break the backs of all those who have kept you begging for even a morsel. You know my story. I hear it pass your lips. I taste the fear it brings, but my destiny is mine alone. Do not think you are living in a shadow version of my life. You are hand-chosen apostles, but you are not me. Tonight, you forge the first chapters of your own stories that will become legends as you pass them down to your children. Or you will die, and the man standing next to you will brutally murder your killer, and in your name sanctifying your death. It is our way. Drink of my venom. Let it run through you, making you stronger, making you worthier. Their protector is gone. They have no hope. They have no faith. They have only our harsh judgment to look forward to. On this night, you bring your violent one Santa Priskin defiance to the streets of Batman's home, and you do it in my name. Tonight, the spirit of Santa Prisca is yours, and Gotham City is mine. To be continued in Forever Evil, Arkham War issue 1. So, this was a pretty darn decent issue. Pretty cool, very nice. I like it because, they really try to, fuse Bane and from the Dark Knight Rises in with, like the devotion that these people have for him. With that one guy that he killed, I thought that was well placed, well needed. And as far as Bane himself, I think he was done justice. It's almost like an about time sort of thing that, finally his time has come, he's rising and just, Bane Rises, I think should have been the title for this. So, darn decent issue. I'll have to give it a 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. Very good issue. So, yeah, thanks you guys for watching. Freaking follow me, Tumblr, Twitter, like the Facebook page that's new. And let me know your thoughts on this comic if you picked it up. Let me know what comics that you recommend. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.